little caffeine kick to start the morning.
I've actually never had this before.
I don't think anyone's going to expect Elisha got what she got. Here, I'll just so you guys can see.
It's one of their Halloween.
So bright. Hopefully the camera can show how red that is.
So it's a bloody red velvet. A bloody red velvet. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
So the top up here is cream cheese, and I guess it's supposed to be like red velvet, but it's coffee.
Interesting. What does it taste? Does it taste good? I think we're gonna find out.
It does.
There you go.
That's like. This could also go for Valentine's Day.
I can see that.
But like the little.
Oh yeah.
Like,
that's cool. On that note, good morning, guys. It is 9:47. We're not starting the video after we filmed something today. It's 9:47. We're heading back to Saturday to try to hopefully do the other Congo course for Mega Mini Golf that we didn't get to do the other day, just because we didn't feel like it. So we're gonna head back there, try to knock that out because we already have it paid for. Hopefully with being a Saturday, because sometimes that place just gets busy for some reason any day. Just gotta get our photo. And hoping we can be the first ones on that course. And if there's anyone else there, they go on the other side. Do that. Might meet up with a friend. Not exactly sure how that's gonna play out today yet. And then might do some, surprisingly for Florida, some fall festival things around the area later today. So stay tuned for that. It is a Saturday. The parks are insane already looking at the wait time. So we're like, yeah, we're probably not touching a park today. And probably not Disney Springs either, just because everything's gonna be really crazy being a Saturday and the weather being nice. So probably taking a break from all that. But fall things. She wanted to do fall things. And not something you would expect to be able to do in Florida. So we'll see what happens. But first, gotta film a little bit. And she got her Halloween coffee. Okay, Congo River's done. Good job. Elbows, yeah. So that's done. We, again, about to find out if we're doing anything with our friends today or not. Still gonna check. There's surprisingly really no one here for a Saturday. Like when we were here filming in February and March, I know it's maybe more touristy because of like the UK coming over or whatever. But every day we would come here during the morning, it would be like giant Suburbans, SUVs, minivans, whatever, everywhere because of like giant families coming in. Today, there's like 3 other like couple, so like a Mustang, like small cars like that. So yeah, wasn't bad at all. We got that done. We might go do one of the pirate sides just because they're being nice and working with us so the game is comped, so we can have an extra video for you guys. That's kind of floating. I'm gonna reach out to my friend, see if we're doing anything with him today, and then kind of take the day further. But Congo River, really good, really good. Plan update. We, our friend, he's recovering from a cruise and he's not feeling too good because of that. So he wasn't feeling up to go into the parks to do anything today, which is fine. He needs to get his rest because those cruise ships, man, there's a lot of germs floating around there. So because of that, Alicia's been wanting to go to Barnes & Noble. There's one up here on Sand Lake up in Orlando, and there's so much traffic during the weekdays, it's hard to get up here without like spending 45 minutes. So Alicia's gonna peep some books, and then we'll take the day from there. So you got a list you're looking for? All right.
actually one of them right there. Let me find it.
That works. If not, we can ask. If it's not up here, it might just be advertised, and then it might be somewhere else. And it's looking like for today, we're probably just gonna take like a chiller midday. The parks are crazy. We look at the wait times. Poor Universal at Islands. Hagrid's didn't open today yet, and it's 11:20 right now. Hagrid's hadn't opened today, and neither did Hulk. So Velocicoaster's the only like big ride there, and it had a 2-hour wait. So we ain't doing that. And Disney's the same way with it being a Saturday. So I think we're gonna take a chiller day. Like I said, we're actually gonna go. We were gonna meet our friend there, but since he's not feeling good, we're gonna go to Downtown Celebration, and they're having like a fall festival for yesterday and today. And Elisha was like, oh, like 'cause that's a really nice area to kind of see what's going on with all that. So I think we're gonna do that this evening after dinner. So we're probably gonna take a chiller, like grab lunch, and then probably have to take a chill afternoon, get an early dinner, do that, and maybe try to film something this evening after that if the courses aren't too busy, since they don't seem too bad like as of this morning. We'll see what happens. Maybe we can get a nighttime video for you guys, because I know y'all like to do that, but especially on the weekend, it's just so hard to film at night, because usually that's when the courses get busiest, because people get dinner and then go do that. It's like a evening activity with the family. It's a Saturday, but maybe we'll be able to do that too. But either way, we'll have some fall vibes. You know, y'all are probably seeing this closer to Christmas by the way the vlogs are coming out, but hey, you'll get to backlive it with us. I can see why people spend so much time in bookstores. It takes, for a lot of these, if they're not like on display at the front, because you have to look in like last name alphabetical order, I can see why people spend so much time here, because it takes a long time to find some of these things. Like I'm looking for one that says it, for Elisha, that says it's in stock at this location, but it doesn't tell you what section of the store, like what genre to look in. So I'm just having to search by last name in each one. It's been about 10 minutes. I still haven't found it. Because I can't find an adult. An adult. It's not like a little kid. I can't find a worker to ask. Can't find an adult. Yeah, I can see why people spend a lot of time here looking for books. Alright, book update. I found an adult, aka a worker, who might have been younger than me. But we found one of them. So actually she's found 2 others, but I was able to help and assist with one of them. So
thank you.
I'm helping.
Now we gotta find, we used to live here.
And that's the one I've been looking for since we got here. So
I've been looking for this book literally like, I feel like half of this year.
we might have to go back and ask our
And then the other ones run on red.
we might have to go back and ask our adult, aka worker, again for help, because that was who helped us this time finding it. Because that's the one I've been looking for since we got here, and I have not found it. Good news for everybody on the edge of their seat at home watching. We found it. It was literally at the door, and apparently she looked at the book in front of it on the table, but not that one.
When I was walking through, there was what was it called? I used to be a teenage slasher or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, the cover of that one caught my eye, but it was literally like in front of it. And then I was standing there and looked down, and I just happened to catch like this, and I was like, I've been looking for this book literally, I think, since spring.
That's 20 minutes of my life I'm not going to get back, since I was looking for it the whole time, and she'd walked right past it. Oh well. Hey, at least we found it. So that's 4 books down for Elisha's upcoming reading saga, which is good because the next few days we're not going to be going out and doing as much because we're doing some stuff later in the day that we don't want to wear ourselves out during the day for. So having some books for Bill to sit down and read while we're chilling at the house, probably gonna be useful. Successful mission.
Yeah.
Happy part 2 of your birthday.
Yeah.
Apparently.
This part I get to have now.
Yeah. That was her convincing me. So happy early birthday. Now you can stop asking me about when you can have your other part of your birthday. So now grab lunch.
Yeah.
And sit back in the Airbnb, chill for a little bit. Okay. Oh yeah. The Airbnb got a food content update because you know it's so exciting. Chick-fil-A, and I made a mistake that out of all the times we've ever done Chick-fil-A, never made this mistake before. We did like a curbside order while we were driving back when I was at a stoplight. Got confused on where we were, selected the wrong Chick-fil-A that was about 20 minutes the other way. We waited in the car for probably like, what, 15 minutes wondering why our food was never showing up after it said it was on its way out. And then I was like, let me double check, and I looked and I saw the address. I just did it based on the map. Selected the wrong one. So I just had to confirm that I got my food, because otherwise they'd be looking for me forever there. Resubmit the order, and because I already had to pay for it, and then come get the one here. So that was a mistake I've never made before, and now I'm gonna be self-aware that I can do that, because there's so many Chick-fil-A's around here. I got confused on where we were versus where we were going, and I selected the one on Daryl Carter versus the one down here. So, oh well. Now we're gonna eat. What is it, about 4 hours later, probably? We're back. We're in downtown. Tesla, the Model X up there. We're in downtown Celebration, actually. This is where the fall festival thing was we wanted to come to later tonight. But we were trying to figure out what to do for dinner. We're like, oh yeah, we ate at the tavern here with Colin Casey one time, and it was really good. It's the only time we've ever eaten there, and we were trying to figure out what to do because we've just kind of been looping the same restaurants. We're like, wait a second. We're coming here anyway. Why don't we just eat there? And they said there was no wait a little while ago. It's like 4:45 right now on a Saturday. So hopefully it won't be a long wait. If not, we can check out the fall festival in the meantime. Look at the side of this car. I don't know if y'all can see it.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare, that's cool.
Which I actually watched while we were.
Yeah. She was rested her eyes, nappetizing, like not sleep nappetizing. And we were watching that. But yes, we're gonna grab some food because then we're already gonna be down here and check out the fall festival. And also they have like a big pumpkin patch farther up in the town with like a giant inflatable Mickey pumpkin and all that. So we'll check everything out in a little bit. There you go. And usually we'll park in there. I'm glad I didn't try to come down this way because it's all blocked off for the festival. Oh, well, look at there. We saw another one. I parked way back. Oh, I actually have a lot of... Should we look and see what food there is out before we get a table, just in case? Or do you want to for sure eat in there? I'm fine either way.
I would just eat in there because this is probably just going to be like...
Grab and go.
Type stuff.
Okay, we'll go inside. They're definitely full on like northeastern with their pronunciation. We got stadas, we got burgers, I'm probably saying all these wrong. We got lobster, lobster, and more lobster. I can't do good impersonations for accents, but
I got a cousin that's from New York.
she would have it.
It's Italian. It's a lobster.
Yeah, see, you do it better.
It's a lobster.
You would do it better. I'm probably gonna play it simple in case I see a snack tonight and just do like last time we were here. I got the barbecue chicken breast. It was really good. So we'll see just in case there's some snackies that happen when we get out of here because we never know. All right, real quick because we're hungry. We got the lobster roll.
Yeah, I'm trying this. I've never had one.
We'll keep you guys posted on it. It's some grilled barbecue chicken. Y'all know the vibes. Same thing, different place. We'll see y'all on the other side. It's still good.
Sounds right about the
All right, we'll see y'all in a little bit. That was good.
Yep.
How'd you enjoy your first lobster roll?
Good.
Actually,
Really did. I would get it again.
Nice. Now, just gonna wander around, see what's going on. Celebration is a really nice area. Oh, I knew I was gonna smell Kilwins. I was like, I'm starting to smell sweets. There's a Kilwins ice cream right here.
I get it.
They know my weakness. Like, it's mostly actually just food booths. They didn't have on the website when we looked like what exactly was gonna be other than the band that's gonna play every like hour or so. But mostly just food booths actually. There's a pumpkin thing with we're gonna go back to that's like probably about a quarter mile back into the town. Elisha wants to go to try to find that because she wants to see pumpkins. But I know you know this. We can't get another big pumpkin. You can still peep them?
Go look at it.
You can peep a pumpkin? You're a pumpkin peeper?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that's actually, that's the end. That's literally it. It's just a bunch of food booths. Okay. We'll go find the pumpkins. Celebration definitely is a cute little town.
It is.
I can see why people and like some friends of ours live in this area because it is nice. I'm sure it's crazy expensive and there's probably a lot of crazy like HOA rules and stuff like that, but hey, if you don't mind that stuff, very nice, really convenient. There's like 2 Publix within like 2 miles of here, like so like one of those little towns where like when you're in it, you don't have to leave for anything if you don't want to have to for like groceries, gas, whatever. Like once you're here, little bubble. Which when Disney made it, that was probably their goal. And then they don't own it anymore. But when they did, oh, this worked. Yeah, it's right here. So it was way less far than I thought. I couldn't remember how far we walked. Yeah, I don't even know if this is actually part of the thing, like the event this weekend, or if this is just set up for fall. But this is ironically more of what Elisha wanted to do than the actual fall festival. Yeah, look at all this. Very cute. She's gonna be living her best fall life. I'm a very big fan of the skeleton T-Rex. That's great. Elisha, I'm very surprised you missed this.
I was actually looking at the other small ones.
It's the littlest pumpkin you ever did see.
I don't know, mine's smaller.
That there. But it is tiny. Yeah, it's really cute how the town does this. In the most manly way to say cute possible. It's a nice little spot. That was a nice little time.
Yeah.
Like we weren't here super long, didn't show a whole lot because it was mostly just like food booths and people eating and hanging out. But cool that we'll cross over right here actually. Cool that the town does this every once in a while. It's nice seeing the community coming in. Like I said, there's like bands and stuff playing later in the day that people can stop and listen to. So yeah, something different. It's so funny. It doesn't matter where you go. When you get back in the car with this thing, there's always recordings of people coming by and look at it and they're taking photos. It's honestly fun. Like some people will get a little too much and they'll like rub their hands all over it. Then I gotta clean it up. It's still whatever. It doesn't really do anything. But it's funny. No matter where you go, there's like I always have to go in and delete recordings. Like again, here's another one. This is just when we were parking at Celebration. Like people getting their photo, which is so adorable. Because this is a lot of times the first time people see it, especially being like on vacation down here. It's a lot of people's first time seeing it. It's like stuff like that is just adorable. Sometimes people know the cameras are recording and they'll wave at the cameras. But yeah, every time, no matter where we go, there's always someone doing. But very cute how excited people get for it. It's really fun. Again, and I was gonna actually say this before. I thought it was kind of like a nice little life lesson of like, hey, remember that the internet is kind of like a what would you call it? Like a vacuum, I guess. because like online people see this like, again, I don't care either way, I'm used to it, but like you go online and everyone's like, that's the stupidest thing ever. Like I agree, like it's not pretty looking, but like everyone, like you would think if you just read what you saw online that everyone would hate this thing, no matter where you go. Like you're just expecting people to hate you for it and like flip you off or give you a thumbs down or do whatever. Still, we've been on the road for right about 3 weeks now, interacting with so many people, just being out, especially in a tourist area. Still, one negative. I know it's just because, like, obviously, like, people aren't going to usually show you, like, a negative response to something, like, unless they really don't like something. But everyone is just so excited to see this thing, because there's a lot of people's, again, first time seeing it, and they see it online. So, online, you would think everyone would hate it, because that's all you see on the internet is just the negative opinion of everybody, because they like to throw that around. But in person, totally the opposite for this thing, which I figured would be the case, but I didn't really know what to expect. Especially before this trip, because again, you're in such big tourist areas. It's fun to see. It's really nice to see. And it makes you, again, realize like, oh yeah, like a lot more people get along and a lot more people can come to agreement on stuff and they don't hate each other like the internet and the TV media, whatever, would make you want to think. And I'm not talking about just like the truck. I'm talking about just life in general. Like online, anywhere on the media, like whether it's TV, internet, whatever, like everyone thinks they hate each other and everyone's against each other and everyone's butting heads all the time. But then when you're actually out in the world and doing stuff, it's not the case at all. So I guess it's kind of like a life lesson of like, hey, don't believe everything you see or read, whether it's on TV or online, because it might not be completely accurate. Fair, that's a good life lesson. With that said, I was having to clear these because someone was waiting for my parking spot because that area was packed when we were leaving. We're not going to do filming tonight. Just because Fun Spot, we could see it when we were taking the toll road over where we are now. It was like bumper to bumper traffic. So if Fun Spot's busy, the mini golf course I'm sure is too. And it's a Saturday, we get that. So not gonna really worry about that tonight. Plus it didn't get dark enough yet, so maybe we'll do it another night. But Elisha was like, hey, is there a Marshall's? And y'all can see where we're at right now. So yes, there was. So she's in there. I'm gonna go find her. She's gonna peep all the Halloween, I guess, seeing all the pumpkins and stuff inspired her. But yeah, this is my, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. We'll say that's what this was. Yeah, just don't believe everything you read. I'm sure like now I'm gonna get like a negative reaction, like next response or something, but like, it's refreshing. It really is. Like people get so excited. Yeah, I think, can't remember if I said, but like when we were leaving Magic yesterday, there was like 17 clips of people being around it and looking at it just because you're in such a busy parking lot area. But yeah, take care of everything you see and all the hate you see online, where you think you might be outnumbered, or you think that like you have an opinion, but then you see everyone else having the opposite opinion. Especially if it's negative about whatever it is, and you think you're outnumbered, then you feel bad because like, oh well, everyone else thinks this way, so like, what am I supposed to think? Just know that reality is a lot different than what's online or on TV for a lot of things. This is my deep talk with y'all, you know, just hanging out while Alicia's peeping. But yeah, I feel like it's interesting. So remember that. Thanks for listening to me. I'm gonna go find Elisha. We'll see what she's peeping. All right, y'all. That's the vlog for today. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Not a super crazy, exciting anything going on, but you know what? It's the weekend. That's kind of how it's gonna be while we're down here sometimes, just because the parks are busy and mini golf also gets kind of busy. So is what it is. But hey, if you're still watching these vlogs, you're still enjoying them, I'm really glad you are. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Still really do appreciate it. See y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. Don't know the plan yet. We were talking about it on the drive back. Still trying to figure that out. We'll see what happens, but thank you all for watching. See you in the next one very soon. Bye, guys.